Thank you for joining us here at hockeyus.com. Don't forget to go to hockeyus.com today. Become a member. It takes 3 simple steps to join the website, and also help us rate the products you see viewed here today, and also the other products we have listed on our website. Pretty excited about today's review, guys. This is the new Bauer Total One ice hockey skate that they just come out with, and we wanted to get up to you as fast as we could, so some of you guys out there that haven't seen it in your local pro shops or stores could see this here live at hockeyus.com today in HD. Start off with the upper. Bauer actually revamped the 195 skate and went with a different upper to this. It's actually called a live composite upper is what they're using in this. And I think what they mean, like we searched through the internet on Bauer's website, it doesn't give us an exact description of what they mean by a live composites. But from what I come to find out, it means basically it's 100% thermoformable. So when you put this in the oven, instead of just being like another composite upper or composite boot, this is heat activated, kind of molds around to your foot 100%. They call 360 moldability, where it does mold around your foot 100%. Along with the the liner that they have here, which is basically your hydrophobic micro liner that they're putting in here, which is almost, let me get a little closer here, which is almost similar to the hydrophobic rip liner that they used to have. It's not as grainy. Hopefully you guys can see this here with the HD. I'll pull out the laces a little bit here for you. And the foams that they put in there also are heat molded foam that are back here on the ankle pads. As you can see, let me get this a little closer here for you, the little targets that they have here where your ankles would fall in. Now, I did have the pleasure of trying this skate on when the sales rep actually came around. And I tell you, I'm totally honest on a lot of the products that we do here. And I'm going to tell you, this had to be the best fitting skate that I ever had on my foot. I haven't wore a Bauer skate since the Bauer 7000 skate has come out, only because their toe caps have always been very narrow, and I didn't like that style boot. So I've been skating on Eastons ever since. But this skate here, as soon as I put on my foot, it actually felt like somebody took a mold or a computer-generated image of my foot and made this to my foot. That's how comfortable it was. And I said that from the first day that I put it on. And when we got our samples in here, I tried the size 8 on again, and again it still felt that way. Sometimes you feel that some of the samples that you get vary from the retail skates that are out there. Once they start flying off the line, I'll tell you, this is not. They really took care in this product. This is awesome. So if you guys can spare the coinage on this, is around $799 retail. It's really, really worth. This is a nice skate because they took care of a lot of your custom details that you had to spend another $100 to from Bauer's high-end skate. You had to spend another $100 to get the custom upgrades, which they did here. So basically, go over this one more time. They have the live composite outsole to this. They have a nice white felt tongue and that hydrophobic grip liner that's on the inside. One of the other key features that they have here, which is new in a skate, and let me kind of remove these laces down here for you so you can see this. This is actually what they call the reflex tongue, and it comes 3 different levels. When you get your package, or when you get your box of skates, and you're going to see on the lid itself, on the interior of the lid, it's going to have this little package here. And what this package is it's 3 different levels. You're going to have your mid, your stiff, and then your extra stiff graphite. These are also live composite materials that they're putting inside the box. So basically what that does is you put it inside the tongue, which I'll show you in a second. And depending on the thickness of the live composite material, it gives you a little bit more spring or a little bit more resistance and a little bit more snap back, that you have in a skate. Now, my only problem with this is when I put this on with these inserts with the real stiff ones in, it did feel like it was giving me, could have the potential to give me a little bit of lace bite with the stiffer one. So I would say, starting off first, you might want to try the mids. As soon as I put the mids back on, had no problems, or when I totally removed it, same thing. The tongue felt great. But I did feel a difference with having the live composite reflex tongue in there, that you do feel a little bit more spring back. And like I said, I would start it off slow, not unless you're a really, really good strong skater that you can handle the extra stiffs in the very beginning. Maybe some of the bigger guys are more real powerful or explosive skaters that are out there. But what you basically do is, here's the reflex tongue right here. You would pull this little piece out, and then down at the very bottom, there's a snap. That's down here. I'm trying to get this for you guys. It's a little tricky because there's a pocket down at the bottom there, and that's what you need to do. You need to remove this little pocket right here, okay? and you can see there's a little snap that goes on there. And so what you basically do, I'll try to get this in frame here for you. As you can see, this little flap that's on the inside here, if you can see it, it's got a little button here to it. And that little button snaps onto this here. So all you basically do is you push this in that pocket, you snap it back on again. This way it doesn't move. It's a great idea because at that point then it doesn't move around or flop on your foot. You insert the top back up again, and you can see the flexibility of this piece, this live composite. You can just bend it all over the place. And that's basically what Bauer's design is. I think that's exactly what they're talking about when they say it's a live composite, because it's just not a real stiff composite that you would find in a stick. This actually moves with you, and it's a part of your foot. So it's a really great key feature. They also do have that alive composite material, if I can get this out here and I'll show you, inside the footbed through the bottom here. Let me try to get that out. It's tricky to try to get this because it's in there pretty good. Here we go. And the same material is on the very bottom of the footbed, here in the forefoot and also on the heel. So it's pretty cool. On the inside, I'm going to show you what there's actually composite, and you can see the vent holes that they did, and they finished them off with metal grommets on the very bottom here, as you can see. And this is a Texolium bottom, and that is basically Texolium composite is what they do for what they put on skates. It's nice and stiff and rigid, and has great energy transfer. Another one of the features that I want to show you here on the skate is the new Tuke Fusion blade that they have here, which is your high-grade stainless steel. Get a little closer here so you can see. High-grade stainless steel down in here, and then they have another part that's in here where you can see this is a high-grade aluminum that they're putting in there. And then the aluminum basically is to save on the weight. Now this is the lightest skate so far out on the market. Now if you saw one of my other videos for the Eastons, like the S15s and S17s, they came in at a size 8 at right around 800 something grams. This is 682 grams. The size that I'm holding here is a 7, but when we measured these in, it was an 8.5 is what we weighted on, and it was 682 grams at an 8.5 with the blade and everything on it. So this is probably one of the lightest skates that we've shown here, or is one of the lightest skates that we've shown here at HockeyUs to date. So what I want you guys to do is, as we always do at the very end here, we always rate the products that we see here at HockeyUs.com. Now, this is not one of the skates. Again, guys, we haven't worn this yet, haven't tested it. We do have guys that are out there now that are skating in it, and we'll give you an update on this later on. So, basically in all of our categories, from boot structure, to comfort, to durability, performance, the holder of the runner, visual looks, weight, we're going to give it 5 straight across the board. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there say you guys give 5 straight across the board on a lot of things, but a lot of things that we show you are high end. They are tweaked, and you know, and they have the different features that are on there. Again, like this this little edge that they show on a skate here. It's a comfort edge that they put on there, and they also put it around the tongue here. This way, it doesn't give you any chafing when you're trying to break the skate in. And another part that I like to say that's really good for is when your shin guard comes down. It doesn't come down and hit the top of your boot and rub away a lot of the material and separate the material up inside of this area here. So it's another great key feature that I almost forgot to show you, which is a nice thing that Bauer incorporated on the skate. So again, with all of our ratings that we have here, I'm going to give it a 5 straight across the board. But again, this is where I'm asking us HockeyUs members to come on board. Become a member today. It takes 3 simple steps. Join today. Show us your review. If you have a video that you want to post on our website, go ahead. We welcome you guys to do that. Whether it's you guys skating on the Total One, or if you skated on there, show us any problems you might have or any key features that you really love to the skate. Just let us know. Become a member today, and you can't do those things unless you are a member. So become a member of HockeyUs today, and let us know what you think about these skates. Again, this is going to have a retail price of $799 US, and that's pretty much the manufacturer's suggested retail price on this product, seen here at HockeyUs.com.